What's up, guys? We are back another Monday with another channel review. This time we're taking on to AdmiralMorkBork, which is being recommended by my good friend Baby Yoda. And obviously Baby Yoda is a tier 2 sub in the channel, and he obviously said he's recommended this channel to be reviewed this time. So AdmiralMorkBork, I actually know her for quite a while now, and it's got a pretty good channel, so we're gonna go straight to the channel review. So obviously the logo is pretty good. It's quite easily to identify. I really like it. So obviously it's very easy to recognize this. You know, it's like a face, it's a little chibi. It's pretty good. AdmiralMorkBork, I actually do like the name. I think it's actually quite cool, and it's got the capital on the A, the M, and the B, so which is pretty nice. We're gonna go and take a quick look at one of the previous VODs that she's got. So obviously there is a few things here. There's got the little chibi on the bottom left, as you guys can tell. It's a little chibi over here. It's kind of like small. We got the jar, which is kind of like a very old there's a very old jar that's not really used anymore. And here we got 146 out of 150, which I don't understand what it is, because there is nothing else. I mean, I would like to see what 146 out of 150 is. If it's like subs, or it's like bits, or it's like, I don't know what it is. So I would like to see like some kind of like description of what it is exactly. And I would like to have this placed somewhere else. The jar, I don't like the jar at all. That was used 5 years ago. That is no longer the case. I do like this. So that little thing at the bottom right is the cap amount. We can see the notifications here. So we got 200 bits. That's actually the bits. That's the sound alerts that have been played. All right, let me just say, I mean, regarding the overlay, I do like how clean the overlay is. I like the organization of everything. Now, I would get rid of the jar myself personally, because I think that the jar is just not it's a thing from the past. And obviously I would like to see the chibi a little bit bigger, because obviously she is the main character of this. Obviously I don't know if she's got the actual resources to do it or not, but if she can, I would actually try to do like a VTuber, obviously trying to get the avatar thingy. There is a lot of avatars that look like this, and that would be really cool. Like Orcosaurus used an avatar. So I would like to see her as an avatar. Obviously, if she's got the resources, not everyone has the resources, or anyone can afford to do that. Obviously, a lot of people are streaming from console and whatnot, and it's kind of like difficult, but if she can do it. So there is an avatar that you can use from, it's actually on Steam. I don't know how much it costs, because I already have it purchased myself. It's not too expensive actually, and it's called Face Rig. It's actually pretty good, and you can get some avatars. You can get an avatar which is pretty similar to this one actually, with the blue hair and everything. So that would be, that would be really cool. It's called Face Rig, and if she's got access to it, I would actually go all in for it, because it just looks cool how the avatar is moving around and everything. And I do like it. Obviously Orcosaurus have it nailed down. Orcosaurus is absolutely an expert in terms of like avatars and stuff. He's been using them forever. So yeah, I like the cap amount on the bottom right with the wolf. The little wolf is kind of cool. Now I would like to see this jar removed, and I would like to see the description of what the subs are for, or what the goal is for. Is it the goal for subs? Is it a goal for bets? Is it a goal for, I don't know, whatever it is, like donations or whatever it is? Just have it placed somewhere else, because at the bottom left it seems like it's a little bit overcrowded with the little avatar here. So I would actually put it somewhere at the top, kind of like on the middle or something. Let me check if there is any kind of like notifications or anything like going off, popping off on the actual stream. So I'm gonna check real quick. There's a raid. Let me see what the notifications are for a raid. So we got a raid that's coming up. It's popping up in a second. I'm trying to see. There is the raid. So this is the notification for the raid. It's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty standard notification for a raid, which is That's probably from Stream Elements or from NetDI, I think it is, or Visuals by Impulse. I can't remember which one it is. I've seen it before though. So it's one of those packages for notifications. That's quite fine. Oof, that's a bit. Oof, man, that is for a notification. Jesus. Now I would change this. Poof, that notification is actually huge. That is huge. I will make that a lot smaller. You got to make sure. Oh my god, you got to make sure that whatever it is that you're using doesn't take the whole screen. Now I'm gonna tell you why. Because obviously you don't have a camera, so the focus of your stream is actually the gameplay. The focus of your stream is whatever is happening on the screen. So that's why I would say try to use animated avatar, like with face rake on Steam, because that would make people look at you as well. People can't relate to actual, you know, like people. That's why the avatars are quite popular as well. So obviously I would, if I was you, obviously I would not have such a very intrusive, you know, shout out, and have things placed slightly, you know, for example, if you have the beats thingy that appear like around this area, like on the, you know, third left of the screen, I will put it on the corner like you have the sounds effects, you know, like the sound alerts, like this sound alerts pops up on the left side. So I would have the alerts like right here at on the same place, you know, like it's not very intrusive, it's always gonna be on the same place, so your eyes will always look at the same way when there's an you know, when there is an actual when there's an actual notification or something happening, your eyes will always go to the same place. So obviously that's why I try to have myself, you know, my notifications are always on the same place, so your eyes will go always to the same place. So that's basically what, you know, I got to say about the channel. Everything is pretty fine, you know, the quality, the colors and everything is pretty good. Now a few changes here and there, and obviously a suggestion to use the face rig, I would like to as well. Also, I will have this animal. It's not really done anything. I don't know if it's working or not. Usually the Capamon actually welcomes people and whatnot, but I've not seen anything so far. So maybe take a look at that, if it's working properly or not. Now we're gonna go on to the About Me section. We're gonna take a quick look at it. So About Me section. Well, howdy and welcome to my channel. My name is Mork. I'm a dude from Florida who started streaming in January 2018, and my main goal is to have fun and have some good conversation. I'm also a variety streamer that plays a lot of random games. Great description, obviously. It tells me where it's from, how long it's been doing it. I would like to see like variety streamer, but I would like to see like a few games, like just point out a few games that you actually play. I would like that as well. You kind of like say, you know, I play a variety of games like, I don't know, like War of Warships, like whatever he's playing, you know, lately, you know, like Tarkov or whatever it is. So kind of like name 2 or 3 games, and then obviously having maybe a link to your email address, to your business email, if anyone wants to contact you as well. So that will be, you know, kind of like my thing. You know, maybe something to kind of improve slightly on your bio. The bio is pretty good. I'm not saying it's bad. Next thing, donate. There is a big stigma with donate word. The word donate on Twitch. Twitch likes it to be called tips. They don't like it to be called donation. Donation is kind of like related. It's kind of like more towards charity. So charity and donation is kind of like they go hand to hand, and they are trying to have, you know, kind of like have it, call it tips. You know, you tipping someone rather than, you know, rather than just call it donation. So I will obviously try to rephrase that if you can. Obviously, I think you have the assets for it, so you can actually change it. YouTube is completely fine, and obviously wacky content and whatnot. There is not really need for a description, but you can have a description. People tend to not read any of this anyway. And the About Me, obviously, if you have a bigger description about yourself, I mean, if you have an About Me section over here on the panels, if you have About Me section on the panels, I would actually add more things to it. Like, I would actually try to add all the games that I'm playing, how long I've been playing for, when did I start playing the games, what game got me started, what is my favorite game, and what can you expect from my channel. I would actually give a lot more information if you have an about me section of the panels, because obviously this is a short description of yourself, and this is, if you have this, that means that you have a lot more to say about you. I personally don't have it. I feel like my description on my about me section is pretty good, so obviously you can understand what I'm doing already from my about me section with a few words, you know, obviously with I think it's 350 characters. I cannot try to give the biggest description I can to explain what I'm doing and what you can expect from my channel, and I don't need an about me section. If you have an about me section because you feel like you need to explain more things about yourself so people can know you better, then add more things. That feels very short in my opinion. It's kind of like I would put more things in there, kind of like explain more about my background and what you can expect from me. Now, panels, we got the emote showcase. That's completely fine. I've had in the past. I usually rotate them. That's pretty good. Obviously, we have the play sounds on the stream, which is pretty good, and the stream schedule and countdown. I feel like this is pretty pointless because we're gonna get to the next point, which is the schedule. This is very important. If you have this on right now, as of today, this is extremely important, and I'm gonna show you why it's very important. I'm gonna bring my stream right here. Let's bring my stream right here. So as you can see right here, why is it important to have a schedule on? To what days are you actually doing this? Right. So if you look at this is a new feature that has been added on Twitch recently, and this new feature actually allows you to have a reminder for the next stream. So you don't have to look at times, you don't have to look at the actual change time or anything. You don't have to go to the channel and check on their actual when are they gonna be live next time. But what is gonna happen is you can actually click here and you will have a notification next time I go live. So that is a new feature that has been released on Twitch recently, that I believe last week or 2 weeks ago, and it's pretty good. So obviously you can rewind the stream. This is actually jump back 2 minutes, which is new as well, the reminder, and watch a trailer. You can watch the actual trailer of the channel. If you are affiliated, you need a channel trailer 100%, because people can just click on it and see who you are right away. And make sure you have your schedule on, because people can just have it. That's why it is important to have the schedule on Twitch rather than have a schedule over here on a panel or something. It's completely pointless because no one cares about this. If I say that, if I'm watching your stream, I can see when are you gonna be next live, and I can actually click on it. I can see here on the home screen that he was streaming yesterday for 8 hours, 10 hours 2 days ago, 1 hour, 8 hours 3 days ago. So it's like, I believe, in my opinion, Admiral streams way too much, excessive. 13 hours, that excessive. So I honestly, I can't tell. A lot of people, a lot of streamers don't like this, and a lot of streamers don't like to hear it and don't like to admit it. But this is a clear, you know, case of someone that is streaming way too much, and there is not, she's not, I mean, they not have enough time to actually create content on other platforms like YouTube, like Twitter, like Instagram, like TikTok. She doesn't have even TikTok anywhere. So obviously, you know, not having TikTok TikTok is actually pretty huge. Hover is actually pretty huge right now on Twitch as well. Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, obviously, we all know how big it is. And obviously, creating content on those other platforms are gonna get your brand discovered. There is such a thing as streaming too much. Yes, there is, and it's pretty clear here. That is the case. You're not creating content on the platforms because you're actually live for way too long. So I would reduce a couple of hours, cut them off, create content, create clips, create fun content for people to want to watch it, because not just you're streaming for 10, 15, 20, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people, but you have potentially, by creating clips, creating content on the platforms, you have the potential to reach out millions of people. Not just 50 that are watching you. You have the potential to reach millions of other people. People that wouldn't have never discovered you. People that have never seen you ever if they didn't see your clip, for example, on YouTube. let's just say it. Someone just gone to YouTube, they like your, you know, they like your bloody clip, and they say, oh, you know, I feel like Mork is really worth watching. I'm gonna go to his YouTube channel, and I'm gonna go and watch it. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I say to everyone, you know, kind of like, don't overdo it, don't over stream too much, because when you are streaming, you are literally streaming for your friends, for the people that actually follow you already. You may get one person a week that comes from outside and they sticks with you and they like your content and whatnot. Or you may get a raid or two every day, which is completely fine. But raids do not count towards partnership. Remember that. Raids do not count towards partnership. It's only, a raid will only count towards the, you know, kind of like get that burst of people that may be able to, they may like your content and they may stick with you. They may become your actual viewers at the end of the day. And obviously, that's the only reason why a raid is good. And that's the only reason, basically. There is nothing else. Other than that, I think that's been everything here. So remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to stay up to date with everything Lord of Gaming. We do tutorials, we do channel reviews, and we do gameplays and guides and all of it. Destiny 2 included. Best game ever. So with that said, thank you very much all for coming. If you want to catch me live on twitch.tv/LordValGaming every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And until next time, bye-bye.